Gonna wait for people to get on and start chatting.
Yes, Rachel. Okay. Do you keep the wire in the ribbon when making accent bows or big bows for mums? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
And I do not, and I do. I prefer actually not to most times, but sometimes I do. But if you watch me make bows, a lot of time, most of the time, I take the wire out. I just prefer it on a mum. But unless I'm going to do like the spirally tails off to the side, then you want to leave the wire in so you can do the spirals. But for me, the reason why I don't, especially on a big bow, is because you're always bumping. You're just constantly bumping. Like when you mail the mum, they're going to open that up and that bow is just going to be like all like this. You know what I mean? And then when they're wearing it and they're bumping into people, it's just going to keep getting smushed. And most people don't know how to fix a bow. So to me, I just leave it alone. Usually the ribbon, like if you're using a nice wired ribbon, it's going to hold its shape if you don't use the wire.
So BH, before Hyla, I left wires in all of my ribbons. There's a lot of stuff I did before Hyla that I've changed now. What I was saying a while ago is I posted on the Facebook page. If you're here from Facebook, let me know. Let us know in the comments. So on the loops, I would leave them in. I still leave them in on the loops. On the bows, I don't make crazy big bows to go on mums. I haven't. Not that I'm opposed to that. I just haven't. And if the small accent bows, I leave them in because we're talking this big. And if it flattens out a little bit, I mean.
See, this is one of those things where there's no right or wrong. It's your preference.
Hyla makes good points about, y'all, I'm trying to situate myself. She makes good points.
She doesn't have to mail mums either, though. I have to mail mums. She does not. That's something else you need to consider that I didn't even think to say.
Yeah.
She's not worrying about what it's doing in the box.
Nope. And I see every person face to face that gets one of my mums. And I can tell them, look, if this bends over, just straighten it up.
Yeah.
That's the difference between what Hyla does and what I do. She mails 99% of her mums, and I don't have to worry about shipping. It's probably a good thing because I would be out of business because I still have your cute little Valentine gnome. I said it behind me on the other thing. I'm like, dang it. I never remember. I have checks in my purse that, Lord, they've been there for a month now, and they've called me. Did you lose the check? Am I too embarrassed? No, it's in my purse. I just don't like going to the bank. Anyway.
You can do online banking. You can take a picture of it.
Yeah, but then I would have to remember my login. We are in a small town, and the lady who deals with my banking that takes care of me at the bank, I feed her daughter every day at CCA. We're on a text. And I text her and say, hey, how much is in my business account? Okay, transfer some out of the savings, or can you extend my steps? So we text back and forth. I really don't, and I don't remember my login. So many usernames and passwords. Yes. I used to do this and just make long military braids in the dead of winter. Homecoming nowhere in sight, and just make them. So a month before you actually start is when you should start. Am I right?
Yes, definitely. Let's see. Okay, here's an easy one from Sylvia V. What type of ribbon is best used for mom? So acetate or luster is my opinion the best two ribbons for the base ribbons for your mom. And then you can add all kinds of fun ribbons for accents and glitter and all that stuff.
What she said. And then I will add any ribbon that you have that matches the mum that you have. That matches the mum that you're making. I put grosgrain. I put soft satin. If like with my maroon, if I don't have
Come
a
on.
specific size ribbon in the acetate, this is where it goes back to I buy what I need, and sometimes I don't have what I need. I'll use whatever I have. So if I need to, I'll use a Christmas ribbon to make the base of the skirt. I don't have a problem with it. If I need something that size to fill something in, I'll throw it on there.
Yeah.
So the best, what is it called? The best is the satin and acetate. TJ does not prep. You're not lazy, honey. You're anything
You're
but
welcome, Jackie.
Yes, Jackie, you're welcome.
I don't do much prepping anymore either, TJ. Because everything I seem to prep, I end up not being able to use on a mom, and it drives me nuts to have all this stuff that I can't use, and then I have to find something to do with it to store it. Yeah, it takes more work to build a mum from scratch, but it's annoying when you've got all this stuff and you can't do anything with it.
Right, and then you have to store it. Hi, Nancy.
But when I sold locally, and the main school, our school, orange, black, and white, I would prep a ton of stuff in those colors, and I got a ton of orders, so I knew I was going to use a lot of that stuff. And then the secondary school that I got a lot of stuff was burgundy, white, and black. So I wouldn't make a ton of stuff, but I would make some stuff for them too. So, with selling on Etsy, there's so many color choices and there's so many sizes. I just don't know what to prep and what not to without having a ton of stuff left over, and I don't have anywhere to store that kind of stuff.
Right. So I have two main colors, and that is green, black, white, and silver, and maroon, black, white, and silver. So I can prep. Just like what she said, I can prep a lot of braids and chains. You can do solid white for seniors, but it doesn't just have to be for seniors. Sometimes you need a pop of white or a pop of black on a mum to bring something out. And you can always add in printed ribbon in a color that you need over top. Yes. So you can do basic white, basic black.
And white and black.
And white and black, and then add to them once you know what mum it's going to go on. Yeah.
Well, you're saying that, and I was, a lot of mums, I will put white and black braids or chains in between the colored ones, like I'll have a red, black, and white one, and then I'll put a black and white one, and then a red and white one. Mm-hmm. So making some black and white ones in advance is a good idea, too.
It actually makes...
For me, I use a lot of them.
Yeah, me too. And it makes your colors stand out more.
Yes, it does.
Them look more vibrant.
Yes, it does.
So.
Come on.
Terry. Last season was my first season for selling, and I swore this year I would prep at least basic chains. Yes. Do that.
Yes. Do what works, what's going to work good for you. Like I said, what worked for me when I was selling a lot locally and what works for me selling Etsy is completely different. Completely different. Make custom orders and keep track of those orders.
You say yours, and I'm going to grab my... Oh, are you going to go get your stuff?
It's right here. Mine's within reach. So I have a binder, just a school binder. And I've actually got just a 3-ring binder. I can't show you everything in here because there is an order in here that I had fulfilled, so it's got personal information on it. But when somebody orders from Etsy, I print out their order and I put it in this binder, but I put it in a date of homecoming order. That makes sense. So let's say March 1st, I would put March 1st, and then I would put the March 8th ones after that. And then, every week after that, every homecoming week after that. And then, but you have more than one order for those dates of homecoming. So I put in who ordered first, goes on top. So each person that ordered for March 8th is going to keep going underneath, but they all stay in March 8th because I got to make sure that I get those March 8th orders made and shipped out in time. Now for locally, when I did local, I did the same thing, but I made a sheet that I printed out, and I would just write in the information that, you know, what names they wanted on it, what size was it, you know, all the personal information and how much it was and stuff like that, and their information, their phone number and all that good stuff. And the same thing, I would put it in this binder, but I would put it per school because, you know, the school was going to have the same date of homecoming. And I would put it in order of who ordered first. And then, but I also have to do something to keep from getting screwed up with Etsy, because I'll get so many orders, is I will print out a sheet with each date of homecoming, and I'll put their name, just their name, and like right beside it, like if it's a Pee-wee mom or it's a mini mom or it's a full size or whatever it is. And then as I get it done, I will highlight their name off there. And then after it ships, I'll take my Sharpie and I will mark through their name with the Sharpie so I know it's shipped and it's done. And so I can see, just from flipping over my binder, I can see, okay, March 8th, this is how many I have to make, or how many I've already shipped, and here how many I've got left to make. And then I can keep looking. I can, just from that sheet, I can look at the next few weeks and see what I have to make. And that really, really helps me out. Your turn.
Okay. I don't ship. I know I've said that 1,000 times already.
Do you ship?
No, I'm sorry, I don't. So I have 2 schools that are my main schools. I do different ones. I'll do Belleville. I'll do Navasota. I'll do Anderson, Shiro. I take my orders, and most of my orders come in on Facebook or text. And that's the only place they come in. Hey, can you do me a mom? Mostly text. Or Facebook Messenger on my personal page. And then I have, and I'm just going to fold this down. The top part basically says Waller County Catering Cakes and Crafts, mom order form. And I will put a picture of this on my Facebook page to where they can see my pricing. Be sure to update it and change your pricing every year. So I'm going to fold down that top.
Really?
The only part that you're missing is the name. And then I have phone number and email. And then I'll have name 1 and name 2. Y'all, I'm having to look at this in the camera. So this is the person that it's for. And this is their significant other, if that's going on there. Any activities, grade, age, athletic number. So some of them have 4 different athletic numbers. So I'll put baseball with the number, whatever. Special requests. So if somebody wants, I had one girl that said she wanted something Trump on hers. So that's where the special request came in. School colors. I don't write anything on there, as you can see, because I know what the school colors are. Unless it's for a school that I haven't done a lot of, then I'll write that in there. And then I will put, please note that all activities may not be available. Every effort will be made to include them. And then I have my price list. So basically, and then I have the total, all the stuff down here. And at the bottom, I have the dates. Where am I going? I can't see which way to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. And it has the dates of the schools and the deadline for ordering. And it has on here that there will be an additional $15 rush order fee if it's orders received after the deadline. I take a 50% deposit on local orders. 50% deposit no matter what. Don't even start it until you have money in your hand. And then I tell them that I guarantee them by the Thursday before homecoming. If you're shipping, that's not going to work. I don't ship. Only local orders. And they come here to pick it up. I ain't delivering nothing. Sorry. I I might meet somebody somewhere if I'm going to be in that area, but they come here and pick up. So they know, don't call me. It will, I guarantee you to be able to pick it up by this date at this time. And it's the Thursday before homecoming. Now, if they need to have it for a parade, they tell me, hey, can I get it a couple of days early? I will move them to the top of the stack. I'll put that in the special request. I tell them I do my best, and I've never not done that. But then I just basically put them all in a stack. Hyla does it by order number. I do it by whatever the heck I feel like doing at the time. So none of these folks know. They don't know that, they were the first to order. They don't know that unless you tell them. They don't know what order they are in here. So I make them what works for me. So if I'm making garters, or if I'm making a couple that match, I'll make both of those. I don't care what order it is. To me, the order doesn't matter. And I tell them when their pickup date is. And if it gets done sooner, I'll say, hey, I got it done if you want to come pick it up. So that's how I keep track of them. They go on a clipboard unless you tell them. They don't know what order they are in here. So I make them what works for me. So if I'm making garters, or if I'm making a couple that match, I'll make both of those. I don't care what order it is. To me, the order doesn't matter. And I tell them when their pickup date is. And if it gets done sooner, I'll say, hey, I got it done if you want to come pick it up. So that's how I keep track of them. They go on a clipboard. And I even have all the same schools on one clipboard. When they get done, I take a marker or a pen and write done across it and put it at the back of the stack. It's what works for me.
Yes. One of the reasons why I do the date they ordered first, whoever ordered first, it has to do with shipping. Because,
Yes.
if whoever orders the first, I feel like theirs should get made first and get shipped out first, because you never know what's going to happen with shipping.
Right.
And it just makes me feel better that if they ordered earlier, like they may have ordered 2 months before this person. So I feel like theirs should go out first and make sure they get it. And then the person that ordered last theirs should ship out last. But like I said, completely different scenarios. So 2 different ways work for us.
Yeah, because I don't take orders 2 months ahead. You take orders year round. So,
I prefer for them to order really, really early.
Right.
It helps me out.
Veronica, welcome.
That question is really for Connie. I learned that from Connie, so.
Oh, I noticed on a mom that you were attaching braids that the backing was cut in half. What? Was that on purpose? And do you add the flour? Let me look here. I don't know what that means. The other backing and staple the bottom. So there's the skirt has one backer. The mum head on 99% of my mums have their own backer. And then there's a clean backer. The reason I cut it in half is because my stapler can reach down to them. And it probably started me trying to save supplies when I was broke. Because you don't put anything on that top part. It was useless to me. And it was in the way of stapling on these larger mums. It's easier to get the stapler in this way and then try to squish through all the other ribbons going in sideways. It was the skirt backer for the quad mum you made. And I also have, remember, this is going to have a boa on it. All right. Just to fill in between. I don't know why I cut 3. I'll use it eventually. And it's white, so I can use it on any of the senior stuff. All right, now comes the black. I hate being rushed too, but I have so many other things that I do. Being rushed is just a way of life for me. I work better under pressure, honestly. All right, green. This way.
Baby. Yes, you are.
Say hey to y'all and chit chat with y'all. It's also a little dark because there's no sun. It's really gray outside, and y'all know I don't have any light in here. Oh, you know what? Let's see. I can turn on this one. That might help a little bit. Thank you, Connie. What are y'all?
Yeah, I do too, TJ. Separate backer for the mum head. I think's what we're talking about, isn't it?
Yes.
Or am I way lost?
On the bigger ones, I do. Even on the little ones, I'm not, because to me it's just a waste. I can make it on there. Y'all, I ran out of that black tinsel, and I need 4 of them, so I'm going to do 2 black and then 2 of these silver. And I don't remember. I got this from Dollar Tree, but I don't remember.
I bet it does, Diana. She's semi close to someone. Diana, maybe?
How freaking cool is that?
I know. That's so weird. I'm on top of you.
Yeah, but did it come on? No, I'm on top of you. You're
I'm on top.
there. I'm on top.
I'm on top.
Okay, but on the screen we're side by side.
Are we really? That's so weird. Maybe whoever, like I'm on top because this is mine, and then you show.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
so
ripping this off. And I should point that way. I think.
I'm pointing the wrong way. Okay.
I'm seeing it. There's a delay.
Yeah. Now I'm pointing right. You're right there.
Yes, it's per channel. TJ said. Nope, I'm pointing the wrong way. So you are on my left. No, you point the other way. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. That is hilarious. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we will see you on Hollis premiere. Y'all go over there and watch her.
Okay.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
My furniture, which I want to put up here. So we just cut it out of the head. And even though I include the same 6 chains in every one, the way I place it, something like that. Now, oh, you know what? I did a big no. I was so ready to add the loop chain to cover the back. So those simple feet. And then up underneath. And do side glue. Let me make sure sticks are really close because it's a lot. And my little piece of wax paper underneath. Looks being creased. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Should I stop? Should I let it be? Hold up. See my camera. Okay. Should I let it be loose? That's looking kind of royal. No one down here has ever made the items I'm doing for the baby shower. Andrina created the monster. Yep. That's what she does. And she kills bank accounts too. I crease if I'm gonna bling it out. I leave it untreated when I'm putting a drink. I like that. Oh, you meant uncreased. I was like, I like untreated. Like I don't do anything to it except untreated, like wood. Crease. Thank you, Connie. Yeah, I like the way it looks creased, especially when I use what size ribbon is this, y'all? Y'all know at the top of my head, I can't think 7/8. When I use 7/8, it's just so pretty and so thick when it's creased. I think this is going to be the length that I need it to be, hopefully, because again, I don't really do measurements.
No, I'm kidding. Do we know what the total is?
What do you think I am, a human calculator?
Yes.
It was going in my head as I was reading them out.
TJ will have it added up in just a minute because she is.
I know. By the time I
calculator.
have them written, yeah, by the time I write them all down, she's gonna have it. Let's see. I'm just gonna go ahead and start writing them down. We'll see how fast she is.
She says I can add it up.
I ain't adding all this in my head. I'm really shocked. I thought she would have it all totaled by now, but no, I'm having to do something.
Poor thing. I'm so sorry.
Okay, don't talk to me because I'll get messed up.
332.
She did.
We made it over $500, y'all.
Yay! See, I'm already
Almost
lost.
600.
That's awesome.
See? Yeah. I'm gonna have to put a 10 in there to make it even 6. We can't do that.
Well, there'll be there. There was one donation, and there were a couple other people asked about doing a donation. So
Okay.
it'll go over.
Awesome.
That is awesome, you guys. That is so amazing. I was like hoping for a couple $100. So y'all really, thank you so much. Y'all just don't understand. I appreciate y'all so much. All
Yep.
right.
Stop it. Don't. Yeah, so quit. Don't pull. What are you doing? Look at what Ethel's doing over here. He's pulling ribbon out. He wants to. Like, don't pull it. I got to re-roll it. Stop it, Hyla. It's what we do.
Have a special guest on my anniversary, the birthday. Look, everybody.
Hey, y'all. I am trying to get this thing set because I need to sit down and do some work, and the dang thing doesn't want to. I should have done this before I clicked on. Yes, that way I'll get it all in.
All right. Happy mom making, happy crafting. And thank you all so much for 4 wonderful years. And I hope that we can keep these channels going for a long, long time. And
Yes.
oh, wow, Carrie. Thank you, Amy. Love the double trouble. Yes. All right. You ready? I'm going to throw up some links. If you want to subscribe to my channel, click right here.
Down on the
you
bottom,
got it.
right?
Here is my most recent upload. Here is a playlist I think you will enjoy and one more video for you. Thank you guys so, so much again. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Guys, can y'all guess who it is? But I don't see her. She disappeared on me. She must not be ready. Puppies are snoozing, so I don't have to worry about that right now. But if they get up, that means a little bit will go to the bathroom. You ready? 5? Are you saying 5 or are you ready? All right, here we go. Here's Connie at the Southern Cottage, everybody. Yay.
Hey. Okay, can you hear me at all?
I can hear you.
Okay, bud. All
You
right,
say that all the time now, huh?
Uh-huh.
So nobody knows what you're really saying. I'm
We
not
can
gonna
say
laugh.
sit Joyce down. Sit Joyce down and
I'm
hush.
gonna say that now. Maybe I'll make a shirt for that too.
Yes.
Okay, ladies, thanks for a wonderful chat. It's time.
Yes.
It's time to do the hands. Are you ready?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Hang on.
Wait, first, y'all, thanks for watching. Please share, like, subscribe, comment, but please be kind with your comments. Don't forget to go over to Connie's channel and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and watch her videos, watch her ads so she gets paid. Don't forget to go over to TJ's channel, wherever she is over there on the chat, and watch her videos and help her get, what do you call it, verified, so she can start earning money.
Yes.
Anybody, I don't know if there's anybody else watching right now that has a channel. I think there is. Okay, guys. Happy mom making. If you're still making moms, happy crafting. For those of you that watch this after it processes, I'm going to throw up some links, and it'll probably take me like 5 weeks to do this because I keep forgetting to do it, but I'm going to throw up some links. This one is the link to subscribe to my channel. Here is my most recent upload. Here is a playlist I think you will enjoy, and one more video for you, and ignore this lady right here.
I'm on the other side of you.